Hey, it's Ginger Boy. Welcome back once again to Animal Crossing. It's a new day. Hopefully this day I won't have any issues like I did yesterday. But I shouldn't have to water any of my flowers because it did rain yesterday. Tomorrow's a bug off. The winner will get a huge trophy. That is the first bug off of the season, I believe, and something that I will probably want to participate in. Well, I will definitely want to participate in. I don't know what counts as good bugs, or maybe I have to catch a specific bug. I'm not sure. Honestly, don't really know. So I'm just going to look for the money rock right now. Pull the weeds that I can find. Luckily, I don't have to water anything still. And then after that, I'll probably, I don't know, catch bugs. I have plenty of bugs. I may look for more fish again. Because that was going okay yesterday until my recording decided to crap out on me. And then I got very mad and it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. So there's that. I have some fishy fish in my inventory. So let us do that. Let us look for fish again, at least for a little while. Probably won't spend an enormous amount of time on it, but right now it is 2 something, I want to say. So there's not a ton of fish I can get. There's about 5 or 6 fish I could find right now. Like, one of them's in the river. Pretty much everything else is in the ocean. So 1 ocean, 2 ocean, 3 ocean, ocean. Okay, so everything's in the ocean actually. The one that I thought was in the river is after 4 p.m. I thought it was after 4 a.m. Nope, after 4 p.m. So nothing in the rivers for me to find. Everything else is in the ocean, and pretty much everything is a large shadow. So that being said, I only want the large shadowed fish, which is, I mean, pretty specific fish that I want. So those are the ones like sea bass and whatnot, where, ooh, that is a big fish. That is towards the line of the size I want. In fact, it is one of the sizes I want. And what are you? Friggin' sea bass. Sea bass, not again. Actually, that's pretty spot on right there. Not again. I'm so sick of sea bass. Okay, so what are you going to do, fishy? You're going to fudge. Do that. And of course, it's another sea bass. They're the bane of my existence for large fish. Like, I want large fish. I've been looking for the larger fish. And what do I get? A mountain of sea bass. 2, 3. Yeah, a mountain of sea bass, like I was saying. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the game knows when you're looking for a specific size of fish, and it just sits there and screws with you. Kind of like when I was looking for the, like, size 2 shadow or whatever, and it kept giving me, mackerel, horse mackerels. It's like, yeah, that's the size of shadow I want, not the fish I want. Oh boy, okay. Can I scare you off because I really don't need you? Thank you. By scaring them off, I open up another slot for a fish to spawn. So hopefully, more of the larger shadowed fish will spawn. 'Cause I really don't need any other size fish. Only the large ones. Okay, now over here. I don't see any. Well, that is disappointing. Anything this way? Any new new fish that have possibly spawned in? I don't see any. Run on over to the other side. Anything over here now? There's a smaller fish. Wanted to see the lure. Then scare it away. Nothing over on that side. Oh boy. It's fun times trying to catch fish. I don't know, I think I have an easier time with bugs, to be honest, instead of fish. Fish, I feel, are a little less predictable in how you can find them. Look at that, there are 3 friggin' honeybees right here, right now. I mean, bugs are, once they appear, they're fairly plentiful. Fish, on the other hand, depending on where you're looking for them, can be plentiful or not. And even then, there seems to be very little fish compared to bug. The fish to bug population is very, very skewed. Well, I am not seeing anything on this side now. Let's go to the other side and check it for fish. So it's 3 o'clock now. If it was an hour later, I could go in and reset the fish, because then new fish would be spawning in, and I would actually be able to get all of the fish that I still need, potentially. I say potentially because it makes them available, but doesn't guarantee that I get them. So for now, I'm just looking around trying to find the larger fish that I still need, which is fairly annoying at this rate. Okay. Anything. Well, there's like a size 3 shadow or something. I don't need it. Only need the larger shadows. And of course, I'm just wandering back and forth. How many spots in my inventory do I have? 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna go sell some stuff, free up my inventory slots. Probably go down and scout the beaches a couple more times. And then after that, probably call it there. Now we'll go in the store. There we go. Yeah, I'll sell off stuff and then scour the beaches just a couple more times. What to sell? Sell all of this. You'll give me a crappy price for all of them. Maybe 2,000 bells. Maybe 3,000. I was 1,000 off. But, I mean, even then, being 1,000 off, still not a whole lot of bells. Because the bell to like dollar conversion, bells are much closer to yen than to dollars. That's why a piece of fruit is like 100 bells. Sell it for 100 bells. Unless bells are like a cent. That could be. They handle everything in like 1 cent. I'll just pretend that's it. So 3,000 bells is actually like 30 bucks. Would it be 30 or would it be 300? I guess if you move the decimal over. So if it was 100 bells, it would be $1. So yeah, if it was 3,000, it'd be like 30 bucks. 1, 2, another sea bass. That doesn't make a ton of sense though. Because well, I guess you're selling stuff off and the markup would be roughly 100% probably. So if you sell something off for 3,000 bells, he'll sell it for 6,000. So he gets 100% profit off of it. I guess that would make a little bit more sense. A little. Not a whole lot much more. Because if it was like $10, so it'd be 300, a piece of fruit being 10 bucks is a little out there. So I can see a bell being a cent. But even then, that's still $30 for all of that stuff. Something seems a little off there. But, you know, you are kind of portrayed as a kid, but not. Kind of like a young adult. So maybe you don't have a good concept of money. So you bring in like a really fancy, expensive fish, and you're like, oh, I have this. What will you give me for it? And he's like, I'll give you like 10 bucks. And you're like, okay, I'll go with that. Even though, I mean, puffer fish is 240 bells, so that's like what? $2.40? $2.40? Sure, puffer fish sell for more than that. Just an interesting concept. Because it would make more sense for it to be... like every 100 bells is actually $10. So a bell is roughly 10 cents. But... on that same note, if a piece of fruit is 100 bells, that's 10 bucks for a piece of fruit. Granted, if you look at the size of fruit, they're almost the size of your head. So that might be a reason behind it, is you have colossal, gigantic fruit. So you have a specialty in the fruit market. So maybe that is closer to what it is 10 bucks each. So 3,000 bells is actually $300. See, that is a little bit more believable and a little bit more understanding. 2, 3. Shoot. I thought it was going to grab it. It did the like reel back thing which they tend to do right before they grab it. But yeah, I would go with that. Is you have a strange super fruit market. Because look at that peach. It is almost the size of your character's head. So you have like colossal fruit there worth $10 each. I can understand it in that sense. Anyway, I'm going to end it here for now. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more Animal Crossing. See you guys then.